Hello again everyone, I am Kanajun Tipon and today I am going to identify the anteromedial muscles of the hip and lower limb. First is from the origin of the pelvis. First muscle is iliopsoas including iliacus and psoas major. This part, this is the iliacus and this is the psoas major. Iliopsoas, two closely related muscles fibers pass under inguinal ligament to insert into femur via common tendon. So the action, flex trunk on thigh, major flexor of the hip or thigh. Next is the sartorius, this part, from here up to here, down here. Sartorius. Sartorius, strap-like superficial muscle running obliquely across anterior surface of thigh to knee. The action flexes, abducts, and laterally rotates the thigh and flexes knee. Next is the muscles from the thigh. The muscle is the adductors. Here, this part is the adductors. Large muscle mass forming medial aspect of thigh arise from front of pelvis and insert at various levels on femur. Action, adduct and medially rotate and flex the thigh. Next is we're going to the quadriceps. The first muscle is the rectus femoris, here in the middle, rectus femoris. Rectus femoris, superficial muscle of thigh and runs straight down thigh, only muscle of group to cross hip joint, arises from two heads. Straight. So the action extends knee and flexes the thigh at hip. Like this. Can you see? Next is the vastus lateralis, forms lateral aspect of thigh. Action, extends and stabilizes knee. The action is still the same. This. Next is the vastus medialis. By the way, vastus lateralis is here, this side. From here up to here, down here. Yes, that's vastus lateralis. Next is the vastus medialis. This part. Vastus medialis here. Vastus medialis forms medial aspect of thigh. Action, extends knee. Still the same. Just extending your knee. Next is the vastus intermedius. It can only be seen at the left thigh rather, here. So, vastus intermedialis, here, in the middle. but it can only be seen at the left thigh, not in the right thigh. Here. Vastus intermedius, obscured by rectus femoris, lies between vastus medialis and vastus lateralis. So the action is still the same. It extends the knee. So hello again everyone. Let's continue to the muscle of the leg. First is the tibialis anterior. So this part is tibialis anterior. Tibialis anterior, superficial muscle of anterior leg, parallels sharp anterior margin to tibia. The action is prime mover of dorsiflexion or dorsiflexion. Let me show to you the action. So you can see this is the tibialis anterior. Next is the extensor digitorum. Extensor digitorum beside the tibialis anterior. This part. Extensor digitorum. Lateral to tibialis anterior. So the action, prime mover of toe extension. Let me show to you again the action. So this is the action. Next is the fibularis peroneus muscle. This is the tibialis peroneus muscle. Tibialis femoralis, peroneus muscle. Superficial lateral muscle overlies fibula. So the action is plantar flexes and everts foot. Hello again everyone. Let's now identify the muscles of the hip and lower limb posterior aspect. First is the gluteus maximus. Gluteus maximus, largest and most superficial of gluteal muscles, which forms buttock mass. So this is, wait, I'll show to you where is the gluteus maximus. So the gluteus maximus is in this part. This part is the gluteus maximus. So the action, powerful hip extensor. I'll show to you the action. Like that. Next is the gluteus medius. Gluteus medius, partially covered by gluteus maximus. This is the gluteus medius. Gluteus medius. Gluteus medius. So the action, abducts and medially rotates thigh. Next is the muscles of the thigh, hamstrings. First is the biceps femoris. Biceps femoris, most lateral muscle of group, arises from two heads, and the action is extends thigh, flexes knee laterally. First, I will show to you where is the biceps femoris. Biceps femoris. This part is the biceps femoris. And the action extends thigh, flexes knee. Next is the semitendinous, medial to biceps femoris. The action extends thigh, flexes knee, medially rotates leg. I'll show to you where is the semitendinous and the action. So semitendinous is in this part. Semitendinous. The action extends knee, extends thigh, flexes knee, medially rotates leg. So extends thigh. Still the same. Like it. Flexes knee, medially rotates leg. Next is the semimembranosus, deep to semitendinous. So the action extends knee, flexes knee, medially rotates leg. So this is where the semimembranous. So the action still the same. Flexes knee, extends thigh, medially rotates leg. Next is the gastrocnemius, superficial muscle with two prominent bellies. So this is where gastrocnemius. So the action, plantar flexes foot. Like next is the soleus, deep to gastrocnemius. The action, plantar flexes foot. So this is where soleus is. There. Here. So the action is still the same as gastrocnemius, plantar flexes foot. So that's all. Thank you.